What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Philan Speaks, man. Back for a quick one because I haven't checked in all day. I don't like to really go whole days without checking in and all that. You know what I'm saying? Um, so WNBA action gonna be kind of weird tonight, man. Looks like Reese is out. Now it's a back injury. I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. Don't know what we can do. Got to play the Seattle Storm. At least they coming to Chicago, but let's keep it a buck. We ain't got no chance, man. If Angel ain't playing, no area Watkins. Hopefully they play the new girl. I gotta give y'all gotta let y'all in a little bit of secret. I'm not gonna see the game straight live. Game was at 8:30, but I got a 9:30 some appointment at the movie theater to go see Fantastic Four. Your boy is like a real big crazy Marvel fan, and I'm like really bad. Like I have to see the games. I mean those movies the first night. You know what I mean? Like it's rare that I miss them that night. It's rare that I miss them the first day. But if that don't happen, I'm not gonna miss it that first weekend. I gotta keep up with the story. Last time, you know what I mean, we had Thunderbolts, and at the in credit scene, they witnessed the Fantastic Four coming into this atmosphere. I don't understand how that's going to go down. From what I understand is that this Fantastic Four thing is supposedly happening in either it's a multiverse situation, a different universe, but it's definitely in a different time. It's supposed to be set in the 60s, the 1960s. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a little different but it got to be something a little different because the way they kind of set up this universe there. For this real quick, I'm going to get to the sports for y'all who not into this at all, because when we saw Captain Marvel 1, right, where Nick Fury was unaware of like different aliens and stuff that had come to America, to the world. So had Galactus big ass actually came in the 1960s, that would have been something SHIELD would have noted. They would also noted the Silver Surfer, which is the big problem that they have with this movie. This female Silver Surfer, really, I don't know why they did that. Silver Surfer is one of my favorites. To like actually change it around and make this alternate Silver Surfer, who in this world is Norrin Radd, who is the Silver Surfer, prior to being turned into who he is by Galactus becoming his herald. In this particular version, apparently, his wife, Shalabal, actually is the one who goes and sacrifices herself for the planet Zenla as opposed to him. So you got this beta male Norrin Radd in that particular universe, and you got this alpha ass Shalabal. I don't know why Kevin Feige and Marvel's into this shit, why they think this stuff helps, but I'm not gonna be such a hater to the point where I'm not one of the guys gonna take a stance and just not watch Marvel, boycott them for that. You know what I mean? But I will critique it from the standpoint of I don't see the purpose in the change. I just don't get it. But whatever, I'm going to go see that because that's Galactus in live action, walking through New York. I got to see that. That's just something I got to see. But anyway, Chicago Sky, we about to be 7-17, and more and more, what's happening is the front office is being exposed really bad, man. Really bad. Like, there's no excuse for having this team. This terrible. This team is awful, man. Because some of this stuff could have been at least not as bad as it was if you would have created better depth. Really bringing in Rebecca Allen and bringing in, Kia Nurse and bringing in, just still the trading Mabry. All of that is what got you in the situation that you in right now. Just keep it funky. Keep it all the way funky. That's just what's happening. Angel goes out. What you gonna do? Then Michaela out and Ariel Watkins out. Like, now what? You know what I mean? So when I do get back later, because I do have the league pass, I'll be able to catch it on replay. And what I probably want to see is how HBL looking, because presumably she should be getting more minutes. How Maddie Westbeld looking, presumably should be getting the minutes. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things you got to look at to kind of project for the future. This season is probably a wash. You know what I mean? I kind of knew that weeks ago, but we try to. When Angel was on her streak, and the team started playing a little better, you always had that hope, outside hope, that they can make the playoffs and at least make a little noise. But reality is kind of setting in now. If they're going to have injuries, man, then all bets are probably off. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, so I don't know, man. What can we possibly say about the Chicago Sky, man? But dang, you feel me? Sports Illustrated got this thing talking about Sky can beat Storm by fixing one thing. Interesting. What is that? Oh, they talking about turnovers. Man, get out of here. Talking about they fix the turnovers, they can beat Seattle, bro. They can have 0 turnovers and still get their ass whooped by Seattle. So I don't even believe that. Whoever wrote that is just bugging. You know what I mean? Tyler Miller wrote this. He's a 25-year-old journalism graduate. Oh, he's 25. So right there, you know what I mean? I don't care if you're a journalism graduate or whatever. You 25, dog. You know what I'm saying? That means you're articulate, but you don't know what you're talking about. That's not to say all you 25-year-olds don't know what you're talking about. It's just to say most of you 25-year-olds don't know what you're talking about. Uh-huh. So, damn, man. Damn. But I would like to see how Marquisha Davis look. That's the other one. Maybe, extend her. If she look good, you can extend her a little bit. I know she's not a point guard, but, hey, man. It is what it is, man. They didn't want to go get Odyssey Sims. I don't know what the deal is. But what makes me wonder is why nobody picked up Odyssey Sims. You know what I mean? Nobody could use her services. Was there some other reason? What was the reason for the Sparks, letting it go? Why? There's things that make you go, I don't know, man. Just one of them things. Let me see what's happening with the punk ass Fever, who playing the Aces. Aces, for some reason, act like they just. Last time I was watching, the damn Becky Hammond was flipping out on them. It's just crazy. The Fever went up 12-6. Becky Hammond just took all 5 starters out and put in the whole backup. What's that gonna do? What's that gonna do, Becky? You know what I mean? I get you mad at him, but ain't no time be having a shit fit. You gotta get him a chance to make a comeback. That's your only chance. Y'all can do something this year. You're not the Chicago Sky. You can't just be throwing games just because they're making you mad. All right, so now it looks like the Aces has gotten the lead back. You walk the Fever ass down. Yeah, that's the thing about the Fever. You can always walk them down. So you ain't really gotta they very walk downable pretty much at all times. You feel me? So it was no real reason to do that. You know what I mean? You still got the baddest woman on the planet on your roster. You keep her in the game. You feel me? So, that's what's going on with that. Fever ain't gonna be consistently nice. They just making threes. You know what I'm saying? Teams that get up by making threes, they're not gonna consistently beat you generally. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see what the deal is, man. What's the dealie with that? So she must have put Asia back in. Yeah, Asia got 6 points. You know what I mean? And now look like Ace is up 4. Yeah, and so presumably, you know what I'm saying, if Fever, punk ass Fever gonna lose, probably. They 12-12 ass, about to be 12-13. You know what I'm saying? If God is good, you know what I mean. So, man, ain't really much else going on, right? Let me see. Yeah, what else is going on, man, with the W? With the W. My internet acting, my Wi-Fi acting very slow. I don't know why. It must be in a bad spot. All right, so so we got the Sun and the Sparks playing. Sparks should win that against the Sun. Aces don't walk the Fever down, and then we got the Sky and the Storm. Sky and the Storm, that's gonna be an ugly reality. You know what I'm saying? So there you go with that, man. But as for me right now, I'm about to go get ready for Fantastic Four. I'll get with y'all later, man. Peace out.